Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a blurry glass effect in Photoshop. And also we will dive deeper into using ellipse as our shape, duplicating of layers, creating clipping mask, applying Gaussian blur, adding noise, applying glass filter under filter gallery, and adding drop shadow. So let's get started. So the first step for creating a blurry glass effect, we're going to add a shape. So to do that, going on to the toolbar, let's find on the shape tool. So it's right here under this like a mouse arrow. So all you have to do is to right click on it, and then there are different shapes that you may apply. So for creating blurry glass effect, so you can choose any shape you want. But for now on this video, I'm gonna make use of ellipse tool. Okay, all right. So let's create a perfect round. So all I have to do is to press shift and hold it, and then click and drag it on our canvas to create a perfect round. All right, there are. For the options on top, I'm going to put the fill to white. All right, for the stroke, I'm going to choose no color as well. Okay, and there you go. Now let's press V and let's put that in the middle. All right, now the next step here is we're going to create a duplicate layer of our background layer. Going on to the layers panel, I'm going to right click on the background layer and choose duplicate layer. In this part, I'm going to right here, glass filter, and then hit OK. All right, so this glass filter layer, I'm going to click and drag it on top of our ellipse. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. Going back, so from this glass filter layer, I'm going to convert this one into a smart object. So to do that, all you have to do is to right click on it and then convert to smart object. There you go. And not only that, I'm also going to right click on it because next thing here is we're going to create clipping mask. So hit on that, create clipping mask. From this glass filter layer selected, we're going to add a Gaussian blur. So going on to the menu bar, go to filter, under filter, go to blur, and then find Gaussian blur. So from the radius, I'm gonna set the amount into around to 20. Now hit OK. Now let's add a noise. Making sure that you're selected that glass filter, go to the filter again at the menu bar, and then find noise, and then choose add noise. And then for the amount, I'm going to set this one into 2%. Okay, and then set this one to Gaussian, and then hit OK. Next up here is we're going to apply the glass filter. Still on selected on that glass filter layer, go to the filter again, go to filter gallery. Under distort, yes, this one, go to distort, go to glass, select on it, and then I'm going to set this one as well to glass. For the distortion, I'm going to increase this one to 2. Okay, for the smoothness, I'm good with 1. Okay, for the texture, set that to frost, and then hit OK. All right, next up here, to make it more realistic, let's add a drop shadow on this. So to do that, select it on the ellipse tool, right click on it, and then go to blending options. All right, and then go to drop shadow, take on the box of drop shadow, and then click it for the adjustments. So from the color, I'm gonna set this one, of course, to color black. There you go. And then for the opacity, let's decrease this one into the amount of 50. For the distance, okay, so let's keep on adjusting this one. Okay, there are. All right, and let's add a size. I'm good with around 65. Okay, all right. And then for the angle, just set this one to 0. Hit OK. There you go. And now we already created this glass blur effect. Okay, so if I'm gonna select on that ellipse layer, so I can move this from anywhere I want. I can also adjust the size by pressing Control plus T for the transformation command if I want to adjust the size. Something like this. See? All right, and the effect is still there, and then hit enter. Now let me show you the before and after. So this one is the before, and this one is the after. And that is how to create a blurry glass effect in Photoshop.